Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope you guys are all doing well. At least fighting a good fight. Keep going, keep going. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes you just gotta search. A little more than other times, you know. But there's always things to enjoy every single day. Even on a day where everything seems to be going wrong, there's always at least one little thing that you can concentrate on. Something that sparks something inside of you. Ooh, the big break. All right now, 15-15. And then at the bottom, okay. At the bottom, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And you know what? I've been seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, them streams. I've been seeing that a lot lately. All right, so 15-15, the big break. Innovation, focus, creation, progress, movement, forward movement. Like I was saying, you got to keep going. There's always going to be. So the full moon is actually, I believe it's today, right? Tonight. It is the 23rd, right? I work third shift, like it's like third shift, so my days get kind of messed up. But that's what the energy is, like keep going, because you know what? This full moon, it's a closing of cycles, all right? Full moons, like sometimes they bring a lot of emotions up, but it's just so you can purge them out. And that's literally what I was getting before this reading. I was asking Spirit, I'm like, you know, what is the message that I need to put out that is most needed right now? Because I know a lot of people are going through some things, especially with the eclipse that just happened. It's different for everybody, but everybody's kind of going through something. And I really feel that there is a purging of old energies, okay? A purging of old emotions, a purging of one's old self, bringing about new, like becoming this new version of yourself. But you have to get to know this new version of yourself. One day you may wake up and you feel different and everything, but at the same time it's conflicting, it's confusing, because all of a sudden you don't like the same things you used to do. Your daily routines aren't doing it for you anymore, you know, like you have to get to know this new version of yourself. You have to see what you like now. You have to try new things, right? You have to do some things that are a little uncomfortable. It's going to be a little uncomfortable. All shifts are kind of a little uncomfortable just because you're not familiar with it. But remember, fear is an illusion. We're living in an illusion, but this is like your playhouse. Earth is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to, it is a place of learning, but you also get to create different things. And I know it's a little frustrating sometimes, because when things don't go exactly how we would like them to, we want to blame somebody else. We want to say it's this, that, or the other, and maybe even blame the eclipse, you know. But the thing is everything is always working out in your favor. Okay, it's a little secret. Everything is always working in your favor. You are right where you are supposed to be. Okay, time doesn't actually even exist. We need it here. We need to have some sort of structure, right? But technically it doesn't really exist. So it doesn't matter. Like, stop being so hard on yourself, thinking that you need to be further than you are, or that you're not in the right place, because you are right where you're supposed to be. Everything will align right when it is supposed to be. Okay, like we don't see everything. We don't know everything. We don't really know the bigger picture. I mean, that's kind of like, I really love tarot cards, because then it can give us a little bit of an idea of, hey, what's going on that we don't see yet, you know, like, because our perception is so limited, our brain is so limited, like our focus, right? We need, like, and we're starting to expand, and the expansion also uncomfortable, right? Because you're going to be getting new knowledge that doesn't totally make sense, right? In our logic type of, we're so used to using our left side of our brain with this logic and this and what we see, and but now, you know, the right side and the left side of your brain are starting to merge together. Like, you know, like there's a split or whatever. Well, now they're starting to communicate. You know, it used to kind of just be one way or the other. wow, kind of like my sweat, like the yin and yang, like the white and the black, you know. But now it's starting to merge together, you know, like you can be one, okay? And that's alignment with yourself. You don't want to fight with your ego. You don't want to kill your ego. Like, you know, we go through these ego deaths. It's kind of like a phrase. But in actuality, you want to be friends with your ego. Your ego is there to help you. Your ego protected you this entire time that you weren't aware of things. You know, you want your higher self and your ego to be friends. You want to work together, you know. Because you guys can work together. You guys can be on the same confirmation. All right, an opportunity, help, extra cash. So this is all about skills and goals. Like you guys can work together, your ego and your higher self, to reach your goals, you know. But you have to be focused and you have to be aware. And you have to kind of know what you want. A lot of us are so vague. We don't really know what we want, you know, and especially when we're shifting into a new person, you don't like the same things anymore. You may have been going to school for years and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, you get in the field, you go for an internship or something, and it's nothing how it was when you were doing the classes. Like, I was here to help people, and then you go into the field and you're like, oh, wow, like a lot of like, you know, psychology, like, and this isn't everybody, this is just some experiences, okay? But like a lot of doctors, psychologists and stuff like that, it's like they get in the field and they're like, they're just putting medications on top of medications, and these are all just band-aids, and then all of these band-aids have side effects, you know? So it's just a never-ending da. Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's get to the root core of why this issue even exists. You know, why are we having this problem? It's all within ourselves, because our exterior environment is all caused from our inner being, our inner self. That's how we manifest things, from hurt places, from unaware places, and from places of awareness, you know. So an opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going, and have fun when performing your tasks, your everyday tasks. Like, you do not have to be so mad doing them dishes every day, okay? Like, put some music on, dance to it, have some sort of rhythm, you know, do something a little, change it up a little bit, you know, like, daydream while you're doing it. You don't have to be completely focused on washing each dish. Daydream while you're doing it. Do something, make it fun a little bit, you know, change it up. And have fun doing, you know, performing tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. See, we have to find out what we love to do. All efforts will be rewarded big time. And you know, 5 is change. 1 is new beginnings. So this is like new beginnings and change, right? This is a breakthrough. The big break, actually, is what it's called. The big break, which is a breakthrough. So today, I am inspired to tell you to anything that you want to let go of, anything that you feel is hindering your life. Because you know what? I kept this card out too when I was getting my decks ready. This one came out. It's number 7, which is very magical, right? Dancing in the rainbow, right? Wow. And it starts off with break free. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Exactly. Dolphins, all about just happy, right? They just go with the flow, right? And then there goes that mountain in the background. There's a mountain in the background, okay? The water is emotion. There's something you don't see coming. There's definitely something you don't see coming. It's in the bubble. It's shielded. Spirit has something for you. And according to this one, there's a big breakthrough, right? And this is a bubble. Break the bubble, you know, like, there's a big breakthrough. It's gonna make you very happy. This dolphin is very happy. Rainbows just make you happy, right? Things of colorful, vibrancy. Paint the color back in your life, right? So today, what I was inspired, which is exactly what this card is kind of saying, what I was inspired to tell you this full moon tonight, anytime today, write down on a piece of paper, because you're focusing, you're putting your energy, spelling your spell, you're casting a spell, like, it's not a bad thing, okay? We do it every day without even realizing it, all right? Our words are very powerful, okay? That's spelling, spells, right? Okay. Write down anything that you want to let go of. This could be bad habits, this could be routines, this could be things that eating habits, just things that that aren't good for you, okay? Cigarettes, like anything that you want to start, you want to put it out there to the universe that you would like to let this thing go. Don't be too hard on yourself and expect yourself to completely let whatever go tomorrow, okay? But start in place, start getting that energetic momentum going, that at some point this will not be an issue for you anymore, right? But yeah, during the full moon, write down everything that you want to let go of. This could be feelings, emotion, hurt, anger, anything that kind of just is hindering your energy and you are aware of it. Write it down on a piece of paper, rip it up, say, I release this, and burn it, or you can rip it up and throw it in the water. I like to burn things. I like my fire. I am a fire sign, so maybe, but I don't know. And burn it, and then blow the ashes outside in the water. You could even take the ashes or burn it at the lake and blow it into the water. But put it out there in the universe that, hey, I am aware of these things and I want to let them go. Help me to let these things go, right? We all need help. None of us are alone here, and we all we have to get over that. We're not alone. We have tons of help and they're waiting for our help, but they respect our free will. We can do whatever we want. If we want to mess our entire lives up, we can do that. And they're still going to be right there waiting for us to be like, hey, can you help me clean this up? And they will every single time, So ask your spirit team, ask your angels, ask, your higher self, ask for help. Ask source for help, to send you help. Say, God, I need help. Help me to release this. Help me to do this. Help me to find out what my desires are. Help me to find out who I am, right? We all want to know who we are. Give me signs, synchronicities. Help me to listen. Help me to align. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And it's so funny because I've been seeing 333 a lot too. So, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Spirit guides. What? Progress, justice, which is always reminding me of balance. Structures, systems, processes. I started this off with, even when it feels like nothing's going right? When things are crumbling down like a tower moment, that is because it's not for you, okay? So really look at it as an opportunity. I know easier said than done, but really look at it as an opportunity to change your life, because something wasn't right about how you were living. And if you are turning into a new person, then that foundation isn't going to work anymore if it wasn't built on complete honesty, love, passion. If something wasn't built on a solid foundation, it's going to crumble down. We all know that. It may take years, it may take days, it may take, it doesn't matter, because time technically doesn't exist. At some point in time, it's going to crumble down if it wasn't built out of purity from your heart, it's just the way it is. But the thing is this is an opportunity for you to rebuild something very strong, something that you are aligned to, something that fits you, and something that you are passionate about. Get excited, get passionate about thinking of what you want, and the fact that you are aware now that you can create this and get it going. There's progress. There is some sort of conditioning and rules. I feel like you are learning the new rules of the universe, and I feel like you can start to implement them now. I think you have already, and that's why your old foundation is crumbling. It's just not doing it for you. Your old routines aren't doing it for you anymore. You have to think of new ones. Think of all the times that you've had to do this and you weren't even aware. It was just because you were forced into it. You've had to, if you lose a job, you've had to get a new routine and a new job, new timelines, new schedule. You know what I mean? Like if you have children, like, your life changes because now you have something else to add in there that's a daily thing. Like we do this all the time. It just try your hardest not to focus on the feeling of loss and that pain and emptiness feeling I'm getting. Don't focus on that. Focus on the rainbow. Focus on love. Focus on hope. Focus on fulfillment. Focus on rebuilding what you want, but from a place from within. When you're doing the dishes or your everyday housework, fantasize and daydream about how you want your life to look like. What do you want? How do you want to feel? Because it all comes down to how we feel. We think that getting that house, getting that job, getting this, getting that is going to make us happy. That's why we want those things. Right? But every time you get them, there's always going to be something else that you want. And then something else. The happiness starts from within. You have to find out who you are and what you like to do. And that involves getting out of your comfort zone and trying new things and doing things that you wouldn't normally do. Just to try it out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you love it, you love it. Now you found something you can focus on and just keep going from there. It doesn't have to be something huge and big. Take them baby steps. And spirit will lead you the way that you need to be led. But you have to build on your intuition. You have to listen. And then once you listen, you're building that muscle. Okay? And keep listening. Even if it doesn't make sense, keep listening. If something's telling you to go take a walk right now, go take that walk. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who's going to inspire you. You never know if nature is going to inspire you. Okay? Nature's great at inspiring people. Stop and smell the roses, You might get a download. You might see something that you were, all of a sudden you think of something that you used to do when you were a child that brought you a lot of joy doing. Painting, like a lot of different things. Building something, taking something apart, finding out how something works. You are on the right track. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourage you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Communicate clearly what you want. Focus. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. Okay. Things fall apart so the right things can fall together. Okay, that's the bottom line. Things only fall apart when it wasn't for you in the first place. If it was for you, it would have never have happened. And a lot of times, and if you were supposed to be with the people of the past, you would have succeeded. Like you didn't, like you have to go through some things in order to learn, in order to grow, in order to expand, in order to find out who you are and what you don't like, and to find out what you don't want and find out what you do want. I do feel like somebody likes the water because I did choose this ocean deck today. So I really do feel like, and it may just be like emotions, and sea turtles are just so amazing. Their whole life thing. Check them out if you haven't. Just how they do things. Their whole life is like against, like from the start, it's like against them, the current, everything. But they just keep going. They just keep going. And then if you ever watch Finding Nemo, it's like, hey, dude, like they're so laid back and just, what's up? Go with the flow. But their life is not easy. You know, like even from the moment they're born, they gotta fight their way to the water. Then they gotta fight in the current, and then there's all these predators that they could get eaten. They could, it's just crazy. But they keep going. And the turtle also like represents protection, wisdom, and longevity. All right, what is up with the breakthroughs, you guys? The big break free, right? Break through to new dimensions. Break. Okay, this bubble is breaking. Oh my goodness. And you know what? 25 equals 7. 25 breaks down to a 7. You may be 25 years old. You don't have to be. Or you may be born on February 5th. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst that bubble. Wants to burst forth into your consciousness. That is kind of what that reminded me of, this bubble. It's like another dimension. You are changing into another person. You're going to be doing a timeline jump. You know, that's exactly what that reminds me. You're just going to burst right through. Look at that. And look at all that light. Your light's going to burst through. You're going to just, whew. You're finding yourself. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, replacing what was lost. Remember, don't focus on losing things. Nothing was ever lost anyways. Like, it just means that something better is coming. You grew out of that. You grew out of that relationship. You grew out of that house. You grew out of that pair of shoes. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Somebody's really going through it right now. And you know what? I really feel for you. I totally know how it is to start all over. 3:11 on the clock. Which is like expansion and new beginnings. I know how it is to start all over. And it's scary, you know, like you really have to you really have to rely on your faith and just know that things are going to work out. And I am telling you that things are going to work out. Like, your spiritual team brought you here, okay? Your spirit guides brought you here for me to tell you this message today, because they want you to know that you can do this, okay? Nothing is a coincidence. You are not here by coincidence, okay? You aren't. It just doesn't. There's such a bigger plan, and we are so loved deeply. They are always trying to guide us for our better good, okay? We just get so caught up in, and it looks like there's some ick around, you know, like the seaweed and the gunk of life, you know? We get caught up in that gunk sometimes, and it feels like it takes over sometimes. And then you realize, hey, I can break free. I don't have to stay here. I'm getting the 9 of Swords in my eye. Like, it's a mind thing. Anxiety, you know, you are trapping yourself. It's all about your mind, you know. Break through with your mind and how you feel. Every thought brings an emotion. See how that feels to you. Break through. Do it little by little, and you can do this, okay? Create with a new perspective or outlook. It really is how you see everything. Anything, like I said before, like it may look like everything is falling apart, but look at the bright side of things. Think of the bigger picture. Think of everything. Was this even for you? Did you even like where you were? No, otherwise, you know, like, because you manifested some sort of change. You manifested change. And the happiness that you are going to feel is going to be so worth it. Just know this and keep going. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. Abundance can mean money. It can also, and right here it did say extra cash is coming your way. It also says other support. This could be abundance of love. This could be abundance of passion. This could be abundance of a lot of things. Whatever it is that you need, okay? And money is tricky. Money is funny because when you get money, what do you want to do with it? You want to give it away, right? You want to spend it. You only want money to get what you can get from money. So concentrate on and focus on what it is you want to take that trip, right? Look online and start looking at, the planes and the hotels and what you would need to, how much it would to get to that place, and just see, like, bring it into your awareness, and then you can open up to the universe, and the universe will bring it to you some way, somehow. Don't limit it, because money is only one way that you can get there, okay? Because somebody else, there could be, there's a lot of ways the universe can work. There's a lot of ways the universe can work. Just try not to limit the universe. The universe wants to give you your desires, okay? It really does. It wants to make you happy. It wants you to be so happy. There is something it is telling you to see out or may be important to you, but I used to have a ferret. I kind of like ferret. But anyways, basically be aware of your surroundings and the people that are around you, because believe it or not, other people's energy really does affect you. All right. Sometimes you gotta go through like a time of you feel something is coming. Woo! I got like a big old. You feel excited for something, and I feel like you don't know what this excitement is, but you do feel some sort of excitement. It's your intuition telling you that something's coming in that's going to bring you a lot of joy. Like you're really excited about this new life you are coming into. Three of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, which is also a 10. So something is with a group of people, right? This could be friends. This could be a job. This could be school even. Maybe you graduated. Maybe you are coming to graduation. But there's a cycle ending with a group of people. Some of you, I feel, are about to move out of state. You are leaving a lot behind, so that's why it feels like this tower moment. All right, this definitely, okay, somebody is sad. Somebody's not seeing the positivity, because you know what? It turned like that. So somebody wants to see the positive outlook and look forward, right? But they're being kind of skeptical. They're contemplating too much. It's like you're only thinking of the things that could go wrong, or the things that you are losing, but you're not really losing them. Something else is better that is coming for you. Somebody's bored. Somebody's bored with their life. They don't know how to get out of this, because I was seeing that 9 of Swords. So it's like somebody's sitting there contemplating their life, and they just don't know how to get out of this rut. They just don't know how to get out of, they don't have that spark to life anymore. They're bored. They don't know what to do. This full moon is really good to help with that. You got to talk to yourself and see what is what's up. Like, literally talk to yourself. Talk out loud. Like, seriously. You have to become one with yourself. Find out what you want. Find out what is there. Yes, there it is. The cycle is ending. All right. There's a lot of possibilities coming your way right now. You need to be aware of these, though. And that could be why it was saying pay attention to your surroundings, because I feel like something that is a possibility or an opportunity, you might not realize that it is. And then that's another 7. There's a lot of magic that is going to be happening around you. Oh, a partnership. Soulmates, partnership, a union. Wow. After some healing. I can't show this card. I'm going to go like that. Somebody's perspective had to take a pause out of their daily life. That is like getting away from other people's energies and everything, and really had to really had to heal themselves basically, and re-spark their spirituality, their faith, what they believe in. Somebody may have switched their beliefs lately, or maybe has been searching for something, some sort of truth. And I feel like this truth has been laying inside of you this whole time, but somebody may have gotten a download or a vision of some sort. Yeah, this really reminds me of going to another dimension, getting some information that is really going to help you right now. The water, there is a lot of emotion here. I feel like purging, somebody is flushing out a lot of emotion, or getting out of that stuck rut that they were in, this life that they weren't happy with. They're breaking free. They're getting a new life, a new perspective, a new way of doing things, finding out who they are, what their passion is, what they love to do, right? You're part of the stars. You could be a starseed. You could be, a healer of some sort. Okay, you just know that you're not from here. You know that you are different. But you are made. Somebody's going through a Kundalini awakening indefinitely. You may want to research what that is. There is definitely something about your foundation. Somebody wasn't happy with their foundation, but now they changed their outlook. They are in the middle of changing their outlook. They do see some positive, but then I feel like they look at their reality and they don't see anything change. Like, there's some changes in your reality. So it's like, you're not... Ask Spirit for confirmations of this change, all right? Because it is coming. I feel like a lot of this, it's in the spiritual realm at this time. This union has already happened in the spiritual realm, and now it's just manifesting in our earth realm. There's definitely something about a different dimension, though. Yeah, somebody has a new perspective on life and on what is going on with the whole falling apart to bringing things together. There's a lot of growth here. Recognition. All right, there's a lot of pentacles here, you guys. All right, your spiritual guides has been moving you and transitioning you. I feel like you got a vision, you got some sort of download. Somehow, some way, you knew that you had to change your perspective. You had to change your life, that something was coming to an end. And this is an ending, and a successful ending for new possibilities. You have completed a cycle of your life, right? And now there's going to be some sort of harmony coming in. You are going to be meeting your soul tribe, your soul team. You know, you're going to have new friends. You're going to have a new partnership. There is a new soulmate coming in. I do see a partnership. And then this is going to bring much more healing in your emotions. I feel like somebody has really had to isolate themselves for a minute, to step back from their life, you know, and really release. It was all about releasing, right? There was something about breaking free, releasing something, letting something go, right? And so now, it can look like or appear to be a sacrifice, but it's well worth it. It's not really a sacrifice because you're going to be getting something bigger and better in return. Your hard work pays off. You feel like there's this growth. You've been working hard on something. And I feel like it's your happiness. Altogether, it's your happiness. You've been trying to focus on what actually brings you joy. Because like I said before, you only want those specific things. You want money for them specific things because of how it's going to make you feel. You feel like you're going to be happy with those things, right? But there's always going to be something else. Like true happiness comes from within. I feel like somebody has really been working on their heart chakra and like just forgiveness and having compassion with themselves, loving themselves. You have to get that love from yourself before you can really love another person, right? Because if you don't have that, if you don't recognize who you are and how special you are and love yourself, you can't really give that to anybody because you don't have it to give. You have to fill your own cup first. So I see a lot of success here. This is unbelievable success. Success. Like there's a lot of progress and success here. I see the word success a lot. It's really standing out to me, right? Okay, there's going to be... You may get a new job. I was speaking of that before. There's some sort of new ambition. There's some sort of new practice that you want to do. There's some sort of certificate you might be working on. I was talking about school too. Maybe you took some classes, some type of healing classes. This could be Reiki or, you know, the sound healing. There's so many ways to heal nowadays. Hypnotherapy. Your spirit guides have definitely been working, on moving you away from all of this confusion and giving you a new perspective and doing it very fast. 8 of Wands is fast movement. Okay, and I didn't really... Okay. And there goes another 10, the 8 and the 2. That is another 10. Are you... Wow. And 14 is 5, so that's change. Change is coming in fast, and this is for your own good, okay? Your guides and spirit team just know that better days are coming. Keep going, okay? Keep going. You got this. You really do got this, okay? I promise you, you do. You are going to have many opportunities coming. That brings the 10 of Cups. You are reaching this happiness, okay? And this is all happening very fast. I feel like it took you a minute. It kind of knocked you off balance a little bit, which was making you a little skeptical of things, right? Because it's just like, what? It's kind of confusing sometimes. But just keep going and trust that your instincts are right. Trust that your intuition is right. And I split the deck and break through. The truth. Ace of Swords, the truth. Newfound clarity. And taking action toward it. There goes the Chariot. Movement away from this hardship. To go to this new beginning, right? To be successful and independent on your own. And then meet other people who are also successful and independent. Who have like minds like you. I feel like you've been taking a break and you have been resting, you have been recuperating, you have been filling your own cup, healing yourself, right? And you are starting to see some sort of foresight. And there go, oh my gosh, okay, I kept saying the 9 of Swords and it was the 8 of Swords is what I was thinking of, but there it goes right there. Yeah, you felt like you were a victim of something, but then you realized, like, it wasn't for you. Like, you're glad that something happened because it really did cause some sort of shift, some sort of awakening, some sort of new opportunity. Yeah, there's gonna be happy news, and then this card specifically says crush on there, and then there's the Two of Cups right there. So you may be meeting somebody, or maybe you already met this person. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's definitely freaking romance here, you guys. I don't do a lot of romance readings. But I can't lie, it's right here. Okay, somebody recognizes who you are as a soulmate, and this could even be a twin flame type of connection, okay? They are pretty rare, though. I don't just play around with that word too lightly, all right? But there are people who are meant to be together, okay? Like, I really do truly believe that. There is some sort of romantic, it says follow your heart. There's some sort of romantic gesture. There's some sort of happy news. And this is also has a lot to do with, I feel like you guys are both very spiritual. And I feel like you guys are going to really help each other to enlighten each other. And there goes that dolphin again. And you know, dolphins, like, I always like think of dolphins as playful, happy, and they also communicate with each other, right? They really do communicate. They care, and they have fun with each other. They have fun with each other. They're just happy being, going with the flow, right? There's definitely something about dolphins. Spiritual meaning, maybe look up the spiritual meaning of dolphins. And then there goes the Wheel of Fortune, alright? This is hidden. So, somebody doesn't know. Because it does say crush. So somebody might not know that you have a crush on them, or that person has a crush on you. I kind of feel like the feelings are kind of mutual, just because these two cards are kind of looking at each other. But there might be some sort of contemplation or hesitancy for some reason. They want to make sure it's not an illusion. There's some sort of decision. And there goes that word success again. Alright, so there's just a lot of success coming your way. I do see there, there was some hardship. There was some sticky, icky stuckness, But you really you're breaking through this right now. And to keep going, okay? And don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself some compassion. You don't need to be any further than you are right now, okay? Because it all happens in divine timing. All right, you had to take this rest and see what you wanted, to become aware of everything, to know what there is definitely some sort of decision. There's something you don't see yet. There's a tough decision, stuck in the middle, blind to the truth. So whatever that means to you, this has something to do with family and love. And then there goes the Lovers at the bottom of this deck. Love. Love, love, love. Ooh, Seven of Swords. So, and this one actually, this Lovers card depicts betrayal. Oh, so, and at the bottom of this deck it says be open, something about 3 months, attracting. But there is some sort of betrayal that happened in a relationship. And there goes the Two of Cups. So, but there's some new passion, new fire coming, all right? But yeah, a new beginning is coming after some sort of betrayal. I really do feel, though, because in this Two of Cups, can you see it? You can't really see it, but she's putting the crown on him. This is very spiritual. This is a very spiritual partnership. And this is something that you don't see. It landed right on the Two of Swords. There's some sort of decision. But your spirit guides have been moving you toward this Two of Cups connection. This new beginning. After some sort of, I feel like some sort of betrayal had to happen in order for you to let something go. Because I feel like the Six of Swords here is like you had to let something go. It's sad. It's raining, right? It's raining on top of them. You had to move away. There was something about a home that you built that you had to move away. Some sort of foundation crumbled, right? A home was not a home. It wasn't what you thought. You really had to stand up for yourself to a group of people, to two other people at least. There's two other people. And, you know, you were looking back at all the memories that you guys had together, you know, feeling you had to kind of reflect on what worked and what didn't work. And then I feel like every time that it's over, then you kind of see all the red flags and the signs. You're like, wow, this, that, and that happened. And I just kept going. I just kept thinking the best of this person, right? But I should have known. No. Be compassionate toward yourself. Okay, everything happened the way it happened for a reason. All right. Don't be too hard on yourself saying you should have seen this, you should have known this, or you should have did da-da-la, shoulda, woulda, dida, woulda, whatever. Don't do all that. Like, just be like, okay, this is how it happened, and let's move forward from here. Okay, this is how I feel. Acknowledge how you feel. Try to let how you feel go, acknowledge and let it go, and look at the opportunities that are ahead of you. Look at all of the doors that are opening now, all right? The different ways of life that you can live now, the new home that you can build. How do you want this home to look like, all right? And don't wait for anybody to do this. Start doing this, you know, now. Ace of Wands. Yeah. You have the power. A new passion. You're going to be realizing what a new passion of yours is. You may already know this. Yeah, there's something about not recognizing some sort of truth. And the word greed is coming in. Superficial. Yep, there goes the Temperance. So the angels are with you. There is going to be a balance soon. Just keep doing what you are doing, all right? And karma will prevail. Karma always comes around. So don't worry about it. Don't enforce any negative energy on anybody. Always just give it to the universe and just try to make yourself feel better. Don't carry that hate within you, or you know what I mean, that discontent. Just try to let it go. Just let it go. Release it. Purge it out. It's very important that you see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, there is new stability coming. There's a new home coming. There's new celebration and happiness coming. But you need to be open in order for this to come. If you are closing yourself off with all of this sadness and this disbelief and this heartbreak of some sort, something really made somebody sad. And yes, I can't deny, you know, like the Seven of Swords and the Lover's card, somebody really did betray somebody. Don't think that it's going to be everybody. You have to be open to new possibilities. You know, it is going to take some time for this pain, you know, to subside. But there are new opportunities coming to you, all right? But you have to be open to it. You have to have the willpower. There goes the Nine of Swords. No, the Nine of Swords is what I was thinking of. They just confused me with the cards because the cards were a little different. Like, okay. But yeah, somebody's not sleeping. Somebody has like a lot of anxiety and a lot of fears coming up. They're saying to have the willpower to get through this. You can change this. This will end, all right? This is not forever, and there goes the Four of Wands again with the stability. You will have new stability. You are protected. You are very protected. Be a little patient because a new partnership, this Lover card is completely different. A new partnership will come into union. And I really feel like this is a spiritual partnership. Like this is very God source. Trust in source. Trust in God. Trust in your higher power. And I was talking about partnership. This is a kingdom marriage, however you want to call this, but this card is marriage, and then God source comes out. Foundation and the Lovers, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is a kingdom marriage. This is a union. This is a spiritual union. You guys are going to be very powerful together. Somebody does recognize somebody for who they are, or they're going to be. But there is going to be some sort of success and celebration coming here. Just get through this little dark part, this breakthrough. Your breakthrough is coming. You are going to be seeing the rainbow very soon. Oh, addictions. All right, so somebody's battling an addiction. It is reversed, so I feel like you are letting this addiction go. You are letting this addiction, that's funny. And you have a new, there's a new opportunity coming. You are taking your power back. You are taking your power back. Good for you. All right, and there's something about 3 to 8 years and seeking. So something has been happening 3 to 8 years with seeking. You've been seeking some sort of information, or the last 3 to 8 years has been an illusion, and you are discovering something about the last 3 to 8 years. You are taking your power back. You are letting go of addictions. You are seeing through the illusion, and you are breaking through a 3 to 8 year cycle because you seeked and discovered some of your inner demons, hurt, pain, and fear. And you said no to them. Now you are looking toward your desires and listening to your voice. You are an empath, and that's probably why you started doing drugs in the first place. Something about 6 months, justice and balance will be so in the next 6 months, you will be getting a level up in the next 6 months, right? Everything is going to balance out in the next 6 months. So just do what you have to do. Keep manifesting what you have to manifest. And something is going to happen in the next 6 months. And this cycle is closing out that's been in the last 3 to 8 years. You are going to level up your mind. But it's going to take, if there's been some sort of addiction, it's going to take some time for your mind to get back on track. But you are taking your power back. All right. Yep, you're changing oneself. You are changing your perspective. You are changing your outlook. You are changing your life. And this takes time. It all takes time. Be patient with yourself. Know that happiness is coming. Know that success is definitely coming. And that you got this. You really do got this. And there's definitely something about the home and the house. This card says house. There's something about the house and stability. And I don't know. Tell me in the comments what it is up with this house. Maybe that's something that you really want is a home and a loving home. Because look, there's a house on this card. There's a house on this card. There's so many houses. There's a house on a house on this card. There's so many houses. There is definitely something about a house and a home. Maybe making a house a home. Maybe that's what you've been desiring. I'm not sure, but you're going to start seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock and on license plates and whatever. 1s and 5s is change and new beginnings. And much love and light, and I hope this helped. Oh, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you made it to the end, this is your reading. Tell me about it. All right. Thanks.